All right, so we are unboxing the air purifier for the XTool M1. Whoa, I don't know what any of this stuff is, but we are going to figure it out. So you don't need this if you have the ability to vent your XTool outside, like through a window, because it does come with its own tubing, air tubing and everything. However, if you don't have the ability, like myself, to go directly through a window, then you will need to use an air filter or an air purifier. And that is what we have here. So I'm just trying to be careful pulling this out of the box here. See, there's nothing else down there. Okay. So this is the air purifier. It's actually on wheels, which is very handy. I am going to keep it on the side. You can see where I have my XTool there. So the tubing comes out of the back, the left side back of the XTool. So I want to make sure that my air filter is on that same side. So I'm actually going to set it on the floor directly next to it. So this comes with its own set of directions. It looks like it also comes with its own filter. So I will get this all set up and connected, and then we will be all set to go with the XTool. Again, this is an option. You do not need this if you have the ability to vent outside. Okay, so the air purifier is now unboxed, and now we are going to get it set up. So what all comes with this? So what you will have is these two connectors. So one is going to be used for the M1 and the other is used for the P2. So this is this model of the air purifier, smoke extractor, fume extractor, whatever you want to call it, works for both XTool models, the M1 and then the larger P2. Each of these, you're only going to use one, and the one that you're using depends on the engraver that you're using, okay? Same thing with this tubing. If you already have the tubing connected to your machine, like I already have the tubing connected to my M1, I actually don't even need this, so I'm just going to set it aside. And then we have a power source. We have a couple of these wire clamps, which is just going to hold it all together. And then we also do not need this because I already connected my tubing to the M1. Now, the positioning, as I mentioned, you are going to want to be mindful of how you are setting this up. So the tubing comes out of the M1 on the left side. So I specifically positioned the machine so that I have space on the floor to the left side, and that's where this is going to go. Now, there is a book, so you want to make sure that you're using the correct one. If you have the M1, think about this. The M1 is the smaller XTool. However, you need the larger attachment. So this attachment is going to go up here. It's just going to sit in here. Okay, and then the tubing from the M1 is going to go onto here. So you're going to put one of these clamps, there's different sizes, I believe. Okay, and actually did come with a flathead screwdriver, so you can loosen it and then adjust it. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Pull that out of there, and then this is going to slide on to the end of the tube, and it's going to keep it so that it stays connected to the filter itself. So let me just do that, and then we will go over and get this all connected. This is how you are going to adjust the filter speed, so like power basically. So you want to make sure that this is accessible, and then mine is close, obviously, so I don't need to do a whole lot. Before you put this on here, this is where this metal piece is going to go. It is just support to make sure that it stays, that the tubing all stays connected. Okay. And then you can use your screwdriver again to retighten this. And then you have the power supply here, which goes in the back along with where the power button is. So that's it. Once you get that set up, once you get the tubing attached, which is really pretty easy, this is just compact enough that it can sit right to the side and you're good to go. So every time you run your XTool, you will want to power on at the back. I didn't plug it in yet, so I can't show you that quite yet. You're going to want to power that on in the back and then increase that with that little gray knob. You're going to want to increase the speed so that it suctions out and make sure that you keep everything safe. That's it.